Taehyung and Jungkook never pretend to be someone else, they always show themselves as they truly are, with the most precious and pure love that exists. When they're in front of the camera and there's no one around, their affection is genuine because they behave naturally. In their off-camera moments, they're always so close to each other, showing how much they love one another. Their closeness isn't meant to attract attention, it's simply how they express what they feel without needing words. This authenticity is what many people admire about them because they demonstrate that true love doesn't need pretense or acting. Their relationship is an example of how two people can be completely devoted to their affection without fear of showing themselves as they truly are. At the airport, we saw Taehyung and Jungkook very close as they went down the stairs, walking so close they almost seemed like one person. That moment was significant because it showed they no longer wanted to hide their feelings, letting everyone see their love. Years ago, we also saw them at another airport, when Jungkook held Taehyung so tenderly, as if he never wanted to let go. That way of hugging him showed how protective he is of him and how much he cares for him. These moments at airports allow us to see what they're like in real life, showing that special love that characterizes them. The way Jungkook hugged Taehyung was so natural that it seemed like the gesture of someone who deeply loves their partner. This moment at the airport isn't the only one we've seen of them, there are many others that demonstrate how special their relationship is. I remember when a girl took a picture, and Taehyung and Jungkook appeared together in the frame, as they always do. In that picture, Jungkook hugged Taehyung so affectionately that you could see how comfortable they feel with each other. They are each other's safest and most comfortable place, like finding a refuge where you know you'll be protected. Their relationship is like a safe haven, a place you reach knowing no one will hurt you and you'll be well cared for. That photo perfectly captured how they always are, incredibly close and spontaneously showing their love. Years ago, another special moment occurred at the airport when Jungkook ran to walk beside Taehyung. Then he rested his head on Taehyung's shoulder, showing how much he needed to be near him. That gesture was so tender and revealed all the love and trust between them. It demonstrates how safe they feel with each other, allowing themselves to show vulnerability without fear. That scene was so warm and natural that anyone could see how much they care for one another. The comfort they feel together is evident in every movement, every glance, every touch. They didn't need to say a word for everyone to understand how special their connection was in that moment. Taehyung and Jungkook have had this same interaction at airports for many years, always showing the same affection and closeness. It's no surprise that we recently saw them together again in these places, maintaining that same special connection. There's something incredibly beautiful and touching about the moment Jungkook holds Taehyung's backpack strap. This gesture shows that he doesn't want to let go and reveals the comfort and security they feel when they're together. They're small gestures, but they hold a profound meaning about how they behave in their daily lives. These natural acts of Taekook reveal their need to always be in physical contact with each other. With this, they tell each other, "I'm right here behind you, holding your back and protecting you." They also communicate, "I'm in front of you, and I'll always protect you and not let anyone hurt you." The difference between the other members and Taekook is always very visible and clear. It's always Taekook, and the other members are never at the same level of closeness. Taekook are pure souls who, all these years, have been each other's biggest fans and protectors. They become each other's safest and most comfortable place, a special refuge that only they share. Their love and bond are so strong that together they face every storm and struggle without ever abandoning each other. This special connection has helped them overcome difficult times in their careers and personal lives. When one is sad, the other is always there to cheer them up and give them strength. Their relationship is an example of loyalty and true affection that many people admire. Unfortunately, there are people who don't understand this relationship and are hurting Taehyung. Another Jimin fan is planning to harm Taehyung, according to reports from Portugal. There is a Portuguese fan who is anti-Taehyung and has been camping outside the hotel where BTS is staying in Lisbon. This person hopes to physically harm Taehyung, which is very worrying. The world tour hasn't even started yet, and the hatred towards Taehyung is so strong that some Jimin fans are sending threats. These threats are open and clear about their intention to physically harm Taehyung. It is a very serious situation that should not be ignored by anyone. Even though BTS is surrounded by bodyguards, it is not reassuring to know that these people could get close to Taehyung. In just 1 month, this is the second Jimin fan to speak out with the intention of harming Taehyung. These people live in a world of madness built on lies and falsehoods about him. The company and Jimin are solely responsible for allowing this situation to continue without taking action. Taehyung did nothing wrong to these people to deserve such hatred, to the point of wanting to hurt him. It's unfair that he has to endure this kind of hatred from people who don't even know him personally. It's still impossible to understand how the minds of these people who wish ill upon Taehyung work. He is the purest and kindest man alive, always treating everyone with kindness and respect. He has never done anything to deserve this level of hatred and threats against his personal safety. It's heartbreaking to see someone so good having to endure such difficult situations because of others. The lies these people believe about Taehyung have no basis in reality. They are simply fabrications of their own minds. These people need professional help to overcome their issues with hatred and violence. No one should wish ill on another person, especially someone as good as Taehyung. In difficult times like these, Jungkook's support for Taehyung becomes even more important. That gesture of holding the strap of his backpack now has a deeper meaning, as if he knows he needs protection. The way Jungkook always takes care of Taehyung shows how much he loves him and how important he is to him. Their love is real and strong, capable of withstanding any storm that comes their way. The difference between their relationship and those they have with others is very clear, especially in times of danger. Taehyung and Jungkook are two souls who found the safest refuge in each other. Their story teaches us that true love protects and cares, especially when it is needed most. Seeing Taehyung and Jungkook together is striking because there's a constant connection between them. When they're close, their gestures are easily noticeable and don't go unnoticed. They look at each other with confidence, smile at the same time, and seem comfortable sharing the same space. Their body language helps to understand that there's a strong bond between them. They don't need to talk much to understand each other. This way of relating conveys calm and closeness. Being next to each other seems natural to them. That shared energy is maintained over time. Body language is a clear way to show what a relationship is like. In their case, gestures of affection are frequent. Simple touches, laughing together, or moving with the same energy demonstrate that there's trust. They aren't grand or flashy gestures, but they are constant. That consistency is what makes many people notice their relationship. Every small action has meaning. Being attentive to each other reflects closeness. That closeness feels real and stable. In moments when the atmosphere becomes tense, Jungkook's support for Taehyung becomes even more apparent. Jungkook stays close and takes care of him with clear actions. Holding his backpack or walking beside him shows attentiveness and care. It's not just a physical gesture, it also conveys security. Taehyung receives this support and appears calmer. This tranquility stems from knowing he's not alone. The support between them feels unwavering. This constant presence strengthens their bond. The way Jungkook cares for Taehyung demonstrates how much he cares. His actions reflect affection and respect. He's always attentive to how Taehyung feels and what he needs. This care doesn't change depending on the place or situation. Taehyung, in turn, trusts him and allows himself to be accompanied. This trust is an important part of their relationship. They support each other without needing to explain. Mutual care strengthens the bond they share. Many people have noticed how Taehyung and Jungkook seek each other out with their eyes. Even when surrounded by other people, their attention returns to one another. That detail is repeated over time and doesn't lose its power. Their gestures remain the same, whether on camera or in other settings. There are no changes in how they treat each other. This consistency makes their relationship feel solid. The closeness remains uninterrupted. This reinforces the idea of a sincere bond. Taehyung and Jungkook show that they have found a safe haven in each other. Their relationship is based on care, support, and companionship. They walk together through calm moments and more complex situations. This union is built with simple and constant actions. They don't need grand gestures to show what they feel. Their story conveys stability and trust. Being together gives them strength. This connection is what many people value and recognize.